Hi everyone, thought I would bring you along for a very chilled evening now that we are approaching the end of my pregnancy. This is all happening after dinner. Me and my husband watched some TV together. We're currently watching Orange is the New Black on Netflix. I know that everyone has already seen it, but neither of us had, so we started it a couple of months ago. We like having one show that we watch together, and we always watch one episode every evening while we're having dinner. After that, we usually enjoy having some alone time to do our own things. Tonight, my alone time consisted of just sitting on the sofa and watching videos on my phone for a bit. I've talked about this in the past and how some people consider it a waste of time, but it's something that I really enjoy. It keeps me entertained, but I also feel like it boosts my mood, my creativity, and my will to be productive after a little bit. So watching videos, either Instagram Reels or YouTube Shorts, long-form YouTube content, is something that I do every single day, and I feel great about it because it's something that I really enjoy. Sorry about that, I feel like I went on a little rant. Now that the downstairs is all tidied up, I had already cleaned the kitchen before I sat down for my alone time. So now it's time to go upstairs. There's two sets of stairs in our house, and now more than ever, I've been really living in my motto of never waste a walk, which means two things. One, I don't go up or down the stairs on purpose to carry things unless I'm actually going to that part of the house, and because of that, there's usually a couple of things waiting to be carried. Speaking of that, my husband claims that he never sees the things at the bottom of the stairs, or that he didn't realize they were to be taken up or down, which I've now learned to accept as a trait of his personality, but it used to drive me insane. Are your husbands or family members like that too? I feel like I'm the only one who carries things on the stairs in this house. On this day, there was actually so many things in different levels of the house that needed to go to a different level of the house that I ended up having to go back to the middle floor. I took the opportunity to dump the bed sheets there, the ones that had been used. I removed them in the morning and I just had left them in the bedroom. And then I was just collecting bits and bobs from around the house. There was my book there. This laundry basket had clean laundry to put away, so I'm taking that up. Josh had left some bits of clothing on the stairs as well to go up, which is interesting because he claims he doesn't see the things on the stairs to go up or down, but every now and then he will also leave things on the stairs to go up and down, and very often he then leaves them there because he doesn't realize they're there, even though he was the one who put them there. Please let me know if your families are always like this, because now I find it funny. In the beginning, it was very frustrating. Now we're back in the bedroom, so I'm just getting all the things sorted, closing the blinds, getting my phone charging while we do the rest of the things, and now I'm gonna work on putting some laundry away. Also, don't forget to hydrate. Purifies the soul. It's very important, and it's definitely something I've been trying to be better at. I've never been really big water drinker, but I know that during pregnancy, and especially now in these last few weeks, it's very important to keep my body hydrated. So I have been doing my best to become better at it. So if you haven't drank enough water today, here's your friendly reminder. Go grab a glass of water, or a bottle, or a juice, or anything that you want, and take a sip. Putting clothes away for me, it's a very easy task, mostly because I like folding the clothes as I'm removing them from the clothes horse, which means they go onto the basket already dried. It's basically a trick for your mind, but basically it's like you're skipping one more step of the process. Like, you don't need to collect them and then fold them and then put them away. You just need to collect them and then put them away because they're magically already fold them, even though you were the one doing that too. And this might sound really weird, and I know that probably not a lot of you will be able to relate to this, but one of my favorite things to do is pairing socks. I know, shocking, but I like pairing and folding socks together. After all of this is done, I'm finally taking care of myself. I'm gonna start by removing my makeup. I like to use reusable makeup remover cloths, and I use some micellar water as well. So I just keep a stack of the clean microfiber cloths in there inside my mirror, and I use one every day, and then I put them in the wash and I just wash them together with the rest of the clothes. I've tried different methods of washing them by themselves, washing them with light color clothes, with dark color clothes, with towels, you name it. I've tried it all. Currently, I'm just washing them with my dark clothes. After I've used it, I just dump it in the washing basket and they get cleaned whenever I do a load of laundry. I decided to be the woman across the room tonight and get all pampered up. I'm doing a hair mask, I had to wash my hair anyway, and a clay face mask. Obviously these are not things that I would do every day, and that's actually the reason why I didn't want to call this video an evening routine. For me, an evening routine implies that I would be showing you the things that I do routinely every night. Right? So even though there are things here that I do every night, the others are way further from being done often. In fact, I don't even remember when was the last time I did a hair or a face mask. I think that we're always too busy living our everyday usual lives, and often we forget to take a step back, breathe in the view, take it easier, and just slow down for a little bit. So now that we're getting so close to meeting our son and our lives are going to change so drastically, I thought it was more important than ever to do more of those things, to live quietly in the moment and to enjoy the peace and the silence all by myself, for a little bit at least. While I'm letting these masks do their thing, I'm gonna go into the nursery, sit down and fold some laundry. And this is very exciting because I think this might actually be the last load of his laundry that I do before he's born. The basket is now empty and I've received all my online orders too. So I think that's it. I think I'm done with his laundry for the next few weeks. Wow. Now it's time to get some fresh bedding on. I love fresh bedding days, they're just the best. My husband came to put down the mattress sheet so I don't have to lift our very heavy mattress. Seriously, that thing has the weight of the earth. And then I finished it by putting the duvet inside the cover, which he absolutely hates doing. Now it's finally time for me to go take a long steamy shower. Ever since I remember, I've always been an evening showerer. After showering, I always use bio oil on my belly to help prevent stretch marks. And so far it has been working like a charm because I don't have any. And I give it a good rub and a massage. This is one of my favorite things to do every evening. Usually I'll stand in front of the mirror while I spread the oil, and I love looking at my belly and appreciate how big it has gone and keeps getting, and how our bodies are so amazing and can do things like growing an entire human being from scratch. After I get my hair dried, I hate sleeping with wet hair. Even if it's the peak of summer and it's 1,000,000 degrees, I still need to dry it before getting in bed. And then there it is. I remove my contacts, wash my teeth, put on a little bit of face lotion, and get in bed. Of course, I forgot to film all of these beats, so you're just gonna have to take my word for it. Before I turn off the light, I pick up my journal and write on it for the day. This journal is called One Line a Day, and it's a 5 years memory book. The pages come already separated in days, and all you have to do is write something about that day. Each page has space for 5 entries, one for each year, on the same day. I started writing it on the day I found out that I was pregnant, which means I've been doing it for over 8 months. After I'm done writing in the journal, usually me and Josh will chit-chat for a bit, or sometimes I will read a book while he plays games, or even we will watch another episode of either Orange is the New Black, or recently we've also been watching House, which is now our evening show, so we only watch it in bed usually. So there you go. Thanks for coming along on my very chilled evening at 8 months pregnant. Baby boy is almost here, so if you want to keep up with the updates, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of my future uploads, which are currently happening every Saturday and Tuesday. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.